College basketball's Cinderella has slipped on a pair of sneakers again. Most on Fairleigh Dickinson's team now were on the 16 seed that upset 1 seed Purdue. You remember that.
It's hard to not think about last year, obviously. We're kind of surrounded by last year.
Last year was unforgettable. Senior Jordan Sarnoff knew that as it was happening.
With 30 seconds to go in the Purdue game, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. If there were no pictures or video, I'd have no recollection of what happened.
It was a blur.
It's a total blur, but it was the greatest blur of all time.
It was college basketball's greatest upset of all time. And now, things in Teaneck are different.
Brand new lockers.
The Knights' locker room got an upgrade.
Got the TV for the film.
The film room used to be the old showers, where the team studied before that historic win over Purdue.
We watch film right
And
here.
there's more.
New court, new logo, our entire identity has changed.
Jordan knows all this because it's his job, in between classes.
Our Doogie Howser, as we call him. He doesn't know who Doogie Howser is.
And he doesn't have time to Google it. He's running the sports information department as a student, answering endless requests, including a school first, airing games on Yes.
A lot of times we didn't get a return phone call. Now it's different, like people are actually calling us.
It's definitely a lot of people that want to get into FDU now, now that we have a lot more exposure.
In fact, their tourney run generated over 4 billion social media impressions. Undergrad applications are up 32%. Transfer students rose 35%. And October's open house saw a 48% spike in interest.
Really kind of did happen overnight.
President Michael Aveltroni walked onto the job in January, and he still can't believe what he's walked into.
It's hard to capture the momentum and the enthusiasm of a wide audience. And yet when things happen on the sports stage, you just see that in a moment, everything changes.
Including the head coach.
It means everything, right?
That's what Tobin Anderson said to me just after Florida Atlantic beat FDU in Columbus in that last NCAA tournament game. Just days later, he was on to Iona, and FDU discovered that being a Cinderella means your head coach is also in demand.
Jack Castleberry has moved from Tobin Anderson's assistant to his replacement, and he might be the one person on campus trying to get his team to forget about last March. Not that he doesn't enjoy all this.
That's the thrill of a lifetime.
But
People will expect us to just continue this path, right? But this team's going to have its own journey.
and they're leaving one thing in the past. That old FD who joke.
There's not a time I go through the airport where someone doesn't stop or say, hey, FDU.
Suddenly they recognize the logo, they recognize the name, and they always associate back to the March Madness run.
It's a play FDU plans to keep running. John Chandler, News 4 New York.
Getting recognized. I love it.
Some nice upgrades as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.